Hey everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to another new year. I hope that 2017 was absolutely amazing for you, but if it wasn't, then 2018 will be. For today's video, I'm going to be talking you through some of my highlights of 2017 and also what I hope to achieve in 2018. I have done one of these videos the past 2 years on my channel, which I'll have linked down below, although I'm really cringe about the first one because I didn't know how to do makeup and the thumbnail is like the worst thumbnail of life. I'll link it down below, but can I just say please don't watch the first one? You can watch last year's one. I think last year's one was okay. Anyway, 2017 was a pretty good year for me. I had a stable job that I really loved and I got to do a little bit of traveling. So let's start with the start of 2017. In January 2017, Jonathan and I went on a road trip to the north of New Zealand. So we live in Auckland, which is kind of like north part of the North Island, but we're not at the top. So we went all the way up to the top of New Zealand, right up to the lighthouse at Cape Reinga, which, if you know New Zealand, is like the top of New Zealand. So that was really cool, except for the part where our car broke down and we had to stay an extra night in a place that we hadn't booked anywhere to stay. It was like extra money trying to stay there, extra money trying to fix the car. It meant that we missed out on our booking that we were meant to be at that night. That bit was a disaster, but apart from that, the trip was so much fun. The other trip that I went on in 2017, which is definitely one of my highlights of the year, was going to VidCon Australia. I was so pleased that I was able to go. It was held in Melbourne, which is one of the closest places in Australia to fly to from New Zealand, so it was only was it like a 3-hour flight? It was really short either way. VidCon was over a weekend, but I flew out early Friday morning and I was able to set myself up, buy myself some food, get settled, and I flew back to New Zealand on the Monday. And even though I left quite early in the morning, because New Zealand is a couple hours ahead of Australia, by the time I got home it was like 5 p.m. So it was a very full-on 4-day weekend, but I had so much fun and I learned quite a lot as well. To be honest, I didn't learn as much as I was expecting to, but there was a lot of reassurance, yes, you are doing the right thing, and kind of things for later down the track as well, once you start working with brands, which obviously I'm not there yet, but there was a lot of information about how to portray yourself when you start working with brands, and I met a whole bunch of really cool people while I was there as well. It was one of those situations where even though I went by myself, I just forced myself out of my comfort zone, and every time I saw a group of people, I was like, I'm gonna go talk to them. And I did it. I did it so many times over the space of this one little weekend, and I'm so proud of myself for that because I do have social anxiety. Situations where I'm by myself and everyone else is in a group make me very nervous, and I just did it. Okay, this one is not quite so much a highlight, but it was one of the major things that I did in 2017. I had gum surgery. It was either in June or July, I can't actually remember now. It was the middle of the year. But I did vlog a lot of the recovery process. I think I vlogged every day for about 2 weeks. And then I also vlogged every week or two for the next 3 months or so. So definitely was not a glamorous process. I had my mouth was wonky on one side for probably about a month, and I couldn't talk properly for about a month. So there's a period where most of my videos I'm just lopsided. But it was something that apparently anyway had to be done because I kept getting infections in my gum and now I don't. There has been talk of me getting a different procedure done again because my periodontist is not happy with how it's recovered so far, but honestly I think he's just trying to get more money out of me because visually it looks like it's healed, it doesn't hurt, there haven't been any infections at all, and I don't know, I'm a little bit skeptical. But anyway, so that was something that I knew I had to get done, and I've known for about 3 or 4 years now. The first time I got the infection was probably close to 5 years ago. That was the first time I went to the doctors for it, and of course the doctor sent me to the dentist, and the dentist said I had to go see a periodontist. By the time I went to the dentist, this was probably 4 years ago, and I was still at uni. I didn't have a lot of income. I definitely didn't have disposable income. So the dentist said I had to go see a periodontist, and I was like, I just don't have the money for that, you know? So I put it off until literally last year, last December. If you watch my Vlogmas from a year ago, that was when I went to the periodontist. I think I called it bad news because the periodontist told me that yes, I did have to have surgery, and I was like, ugh, And then from then it took me another 6 months of like appointments and them cleaning my teeth over and over and over again before they were prepared to do the surgery. And the reason I say I think they're trying to get more money out of me is because every time they clean my teeth it cost me like $400, like no jokes. So I think they just want to like clean my teeth over and over again, whereas if I went to a dentist who would clean my teeth exactly the same, it would only cost me maybe $100. So anyway, moving on. The next one is not one event, but it's just like a thing from the entire year. It's a person, and that person is Melody. This is so cheesy. I like don't I don't know how to say this. I had met Melody before 2017, but I feel like we just clicked in 2017, you know? I just am so grateful for my friendship with her. It's the type of friendship that I haven't had in so long. At school, friendships kind of came and went. I never had like a friend that I was just solidly friends with the whole way through school. And then when school ended, I went to do one degree, my friends all went to do other degrees, and we didn't really stay in touch, and there was no reason to because we were all kind of like sick of each other. I don't know. I went to an all-girls school and I feel like it's so much harder to like foster friendships in an all-girls school because it just gets so bitchy. Since I've been with Jonathan, I've just kind of fallen into his friends group, which is amazing. I love his friends to bits, but they're all guys. And my friendship with Melody is just like on another level. Like there is nothing that I wouldn't say to her, and I've probably said more than I should have to her, but she still loves me. It's just amazing to have a friendship where you feel like you're not judged at all. That's how I feel with Jonathan. I feel like he will not judge me for absolutely anything, and now Melody is the same. Anyway, that was so cheesy, and let's move on. So in last year's video I said that Jonathan and I were gonna move out in 2017, and we didn't, but there's a good reason for that. We decided that if we moved out, I would not be able to go back to university and do my teaching diploma because we can't be moved out on one income. We can't afford to. So we figured if I ever wanted to do my teaching diploma, we would have to stay at home for me to do that. So we figured there would be no point to like move out and then come back, so we may as well stay here while I do my teaching diploma. So I'm going to be doing my teaching diploma next year. This is kind of like rolling into my goals for 2018, but I have been accepted into the university of my choice for 2018, which is so super exciting because stupid me, I didn't even apply for any other universities. I was just like, that's the one, that's the only one I'm going to apply for. And then as I was waiting for the results to come back and like the deadline passed to like submit applications, I was like, if I don't get in, I have like not given myself a backup option. So I probably should have thought that through a little bit earlier, but I did get in, so it's okay. Unfortunately, it did mean that I had to quit my job, and I loved my job so much. I was working at a high school as a teacher aide or a student support worker. I've been there for a year and a half, so I started there mid-2016, and it was like the perfect job. I kind of wish I could have stayed there forever. Like if I could, I would have made a career out of it, but it just financially is not realistic. It does not pay enough, which is such a shame because honestly, I would have been happy there for a really long time. Anyway, so let's move on to my goals for 2018 / my plans. So leading on from getting into university, obviously I'm going to be doing my teaching diploma in 2018. So my goal within that is to maintain at least an A- average. Basically, your chances of getting a job at the end of a teaching diploma depend on how well you did in your teaching diploma. So there are 3 practicums, which I'm really looking forward to, and I need to make a really good first impression. If I want to get a job at one of the schools that I go to during the year, I need to make like the best impression. Even if I don't want to work at one of the schools that I go to, those schools are going to be the people that give me my reference. So either way, I need to like get in there and do the best I can. And I also need to do really well in my assignments and things like that because my lecturers can also be my referees to get my first job. So that's the plan. Make really good impressions and get at least an A- average. Kind of in the same vein, Jonathan and I are going to buy a second car. We're already looking. The reason we need a second car is because he needs to get to work every day, and I can bus to uni, but when I'm on practicums, which apparently are allowed to be up to an hour's drive away from my house, I need reliable transport and the buses here are not reliable. So we are going to buy a second car. We have to have it by March because that's when my first practicum is. I would like to have it before uni even starts, which is end of January. It is going to be a cheaper car than the one we have now because we're not planning on necessarily having it for years and years and years, but we do want it to be good and reliable and like get us through the year without having any troubles. In January 2018, Jonathan and I are going to Taupo. His family has a batch down there and we go there pretty much every summer. We love it down there. I can't wait to go. I am going to be vlogging part of the trip, so that will be on my vlog channel, which I'll have, it's always linked in the description box if you're not already following me there. Taupo is about a 4-hour drive from where we live, so it's not like a weekend trip. We have been down for a weekend twice, I think. Well, I've been down for a weekend twice, but it's better to go when you're on holiday and it's also better to go when it's summer. We went down in autumn once and in winter once and it's just too cold, especially because the house is a batch, so it's like not well insulated at all, and to get to the bathroom you have to go outside, which is fine in summer but not in winter. And then my other two plans for 2018 are related to YouTube. So firstly, I have to address the subscriber count. This is something that I've left out the other 2 years. I don't think I've mentioned like a subscriber number goal, but as I'm filming this video, I am 9 subscribers away from 1,000, and I'm filming this a couple of days before it goes up, so it's possible that I've hit 1,000 already. I don't want to say thank you in advance because I also might not have hit 1,000. It's tricky. Anyway, I think I'll just say the same thing that I've said in my last 2 videos, which is when I do hit 1,000 subscribers, I am going to be doing a giveaway on my channel for my subscribers. So obviously you have to be subscribed to enter the giveaway. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you click that red subscribe button. I've ordered the giveaway prize already. It is on its way and I'm going to be filming a whole dedicated video about my giveaway, telling you how to enter and showing you what the prize is. So definitely keep an eye out for that because it's probably coming up in like a week or 2, I would say at this rate. And the other YouTube related plan that I have for 2018 is a little bit unfortunate. So basically because I'm studying again and because the course is so full on, I think I'm gonna have to cut back on my videos. So for the last couple of years, I've been uploading 2 videos every week on a Monday and a Thursday. Before that, it was only 1 video a week on a Monday, and I think I'm gonna go back to 1 video a week. For the next couple of weeks before university starts, I'm still going to be uploading 2 videos a week like normal, but probably in mid to late January, it's gonna cut back to 1 video a week. I'll still upload more when I can, like when I'm on holiday, if I can film more, I'll upload more. Whenever I have time, I will upload 2 videos a week. But I hope you understand that I just can't commit to that for the next year. If I want to really focus on university and get good grades to give myself the best chance of getting a good job at the end of the year, I just need to give that 100% and just do YouTube when I can. I am still committing to 1 video a week. You will always see 1 video a week from me. It's gonna be a Monday, I think. And if you don't see that 1 video a week, it probably means that I'm like really sick. I don't think I've ever missed an upload on my channel. So I hope you guys will stick with me through uploading a little bit less. And like I said, I'll upload 2 videos whenever I can. And once 2018 is over, hopefully I'll be able to go back to 2 videos a week permanently. And that, I think, rounds up everything that I have planned. Not everything that I have planned, all of my major plans for 2018. I would love to hear either your highlights of 2017 or what you have planned for 2018. So please leave me a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you did enjoy, and of course remember to subscribe because of that giveaway that's coming up. Happy New Year, and I'll see you next time. Bye!